Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills IELTS. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another video. This is a continuation of the video series that I initiated a couple of days ago, which is writing essay, know your mistakes, free feedback. The day one is already done. The link is in the description. If not finished that yet, kindly finish it and then come to day two, because day one we have understood many things, a lot of mistakes. So today as well, we will go with the day 2 and day 3 and so on in this, the subsequent days. Before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, and anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can WhatsApp us to the number appearing at the bottom of the screen. We will be there, I'll be there to help you, guide you in a right direction. Alright, without further delay, let's straight away get into the day 2 of the video series, a writing essay, know your mistakes, free feedback. Alright, so as told before, after every the video, in the end we would request you guys to comment your essay in the YouTube comment section. So we will be looking into it and give you a feedback. We will just hint you about your mistakes as quickly as possible. Make use of this opportunity even for today's video as well. Alright, so let's understand what question we've got today. This is a very popular question, occurred in the exam multiple times. The world should have only one government rather than a national government for each country. Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantage? Remember, this advantage outweigh disadvantage kind of questions demand you to write 5 paragraphs. The para 1, viewpoint. The para 2, advantages. The para 3, disadvantages. Para 4, prove advantages outweigh disadvantages. Para 5, conclusion. Have seen many people miss this 4th one and try to finish it off in the 3rd paragraph itself. Please don't do that, because that's the question. Do the advantages outweigh? That outweigh part is the only thing that is asked. Outweighing, let's say advantages weigh 5 kg, disadvantages weigh 1 kg. Advantage outweigh disadvantage. You take a weighing machine, advantage will be down and disadvantages will be up, because this is weighing more. And it's also not about writing 10 advantages and 1 disadvantage. No, it's about writing an effective advantage over a disadvantage which is not so effective. Hope you are getting it. So let's see how this person has handled. It's not just at all about the right ideas, it's about representation. We'll see more of it today. So the first para, there should be a world government body which governs the whole globe, instead of every country having their own law governing organizations. This is enough, one line. Second line will be viewpoint. I believe the advantages of having a world government are certainly more. The question is not whether you have more advantage or disadvantage. Does the advantage outweigh? Probably are certainly more effective than having individual governments. The question is about that effective part. Remember, it's not at all about writing more advantages. Alright. So the person has said the advantages advantages outweigh the disadvantage. So let's say how this person has written. World should have only one government rather than individual government for each country. Now let's talk about the advantages. Okay, written a lot, let's say. On one hand, having one, don't say one law and order, probably you can say single government or single law and order system would bring world peace. Okay, that's a great idea. So now understand, observe, the person is writing in simple sentence. This is exactly what I would recommend people. When you want to say something so deep, something you want to make an impact on the reader's mind, don't include that in a bigger sentence, it will be lost. Write it in a very small sentence so that it will be conveyed the way you want it. Hope you are getting it. How world peace? This is due to the fact that since there will be only one governing body that would have absolute control of all the land on earth, there will not be any need to conquer or expand for the world government. Okay, so there is no war, there is no fights to acquire the land, because it's all governed by one. Probably that's what the person said. Conquer or expand. This would eliminate the need for war and bring peace to all countries on earth. Do you have an example? Or explain with an hypothetical situation, because we don't have this system in place. No, I will not write The person says. Examiner says, then I will not give you mark. Simple. Because it is not clear. This would eliminate spelling wrong. There are a lot of spelling mistakes as well. The need for war, how? Give an example. Many countries are fighting for the resources, the land, that, this. Imagine if only one government is governing all, which means everything is owned by one government. There won't be this particular fight. They can give the recent war that is taking place. It's simple. You just have to write that. You miss that, it lacks clarity. When it lacks clarity, meaning coherence coefficient will be 6.5. Hope you are getting it. Another idea came. The previous is not clear. One more started. If there was one law system, single law system, a single system for governing, you could have written, to follow it would make it generally easier to abide the law and even practice it on an international level. This is because that is the linking word. Individuals would not have to worry about the plethora of regulation in different countries. As the law will be uniform, it will enable us to define what's right or wrong according to the law with ease and comfort. Any example? And never write example in one line. You could have finished this is because in a small sentence the person wrote a lot. Now example is shortened. Example you write a lot, because example is all about describing a situation. Situation you cannot explain in one single sentence, isn't it? If there is one law and order, the legal age for drinking would be same in around the world. If it is not same, what problem does it cause? Explain. No, whatever you have written above, explain. No, I will not explain. No marks. See what people think. I need to write 2 advantages, then 1 disadvantage, problem solved. No, it is not going to solve anything. 2 advantage, 1 disadvantage. What if these 2 advantages weigh 5 kg each, 10 kg total. 1 disadvantage, very effective, 100 kg. Then its disadvantage outweigh advantage. So never be in an impression that I write more advantages, I get marks. No, that's so I tell, see, nothing is clear here. The person wrote 2 advantages, but both of them are not clear, because the person is thinking, if I write explain, if I explain more, it would consume more time. I will not be able to write 2 of them. So what I do, I will shorten both of them, so I will write both. No, have only 1 advantage, but prove why it is so effective. This can, eliminate the war, which is absolutely a crucial thing that is required in the today's society. For example, this war has caused this. However, if there was one government, this war could have been eliminated, saving a lot of lives. This way you bring it up, you say this weighs more, not writing more advantages and giving less clarity. This is not clear. Legal age for drinking would be same. It is not clear at all. Explain more, no, whatever you have written before. Correct? What is the problem does it cause? So instead of writing more advantages, write 1 advantage, but prove that why it is a very solid advantage. I hope I am giving you the right information. Don't doubt it, that's the reality. Okay, we go to the other side, disadvantages. Now my point is explain the disadvantages here, and the next para explain why advantage outweigh disadvantage, because disadvantages are not so great disadvantages. With some simple solutions you can fix it. Well, if you don't want to write another para, then have all this whatever I told in the 3rd para only, it is still fine. So let us see what this person has written. It is evident that there are some cons. Comma is wrong, it is a full stop. It may be difficult to determine laws for all countries uniformly at the same time, since different countries can have varying requirements. Excellently written, see, the person is actually very good. Just that, that clarity, adding clarity is not evident in his writing. This is due to the fact that people hold tastes, spelling wrong, and preferences according to their culture and heritage. And probably if one government is being adopted, it could be difficult to satisfy everyone's requirements. Add a little. For instance, I am expecting to give more clarity on this culture, heritage, different taste, preference, and if you have one law, it can lead to problems. This is what I would need. Difficult to determine the laws. In parts of Asia, spelling wrong, citizens prefer to enjoy late night loud music and dancing during festivals. Okay, fine. While in the West, the law is only on permission, it is allowed to play music outdoors after midnight. However, having mentioned these challenges, the world government can overcome this. That would explain, no. So having single government may cause some rift between these cultures, adding to more problems. The idea was good, probably dancing and all, probably could have been a better idea, but still it's fine, totally fine. Little bit more and then this should have gone to third paragraph, but it's okay. The person has included that, he has written sizable explanation, still fine if you include it in the third paragraph. Probably this should have gone to fourth para, rather not third, fourth para. Having mentioned these challenges, the world government can overcome this challenge or these challenges by finding a middle ground and then creating a common law for all the citizens of the world. Explain a little bit, still fine, but yes, could have little bit explained. Lastly, the history is evidence that once a law is introduced, people sooner or later adapt to it. This is not required. Rather, he could have continued for that particular problem, dancing problem during festivals, he could have continued. Otherwise, very well written. This paragraph is fine because he has justified with a proper example, though it is not a great one, but it is fine. And then he has given a solution. With this, he can say the formation of one single world government may face some immediate resistance from people around the world due to its disadvantages. However, the advantages of having such an organization is world peace, which is far greater than these cultural mismatches of opinions. Excellently written, excellently written. Just that second paragraph is not so excellently written. It seems the person is trying to write more to prove there are more advantages. If the person had started with a thought, let me write only one advantage, trust me, you would have got 8 for this. The problem is that 2 advantages, that's why. If you want to write 2 advantages, you write, but both should have clarity. Example, minimum write 3 sentences, that's where you add the clarity. I believe I have given you enough explanation the mistakes. This would be 6.5 because of the second paragraph where coherence quotient is not up to the mark. If this was up to the mark, I would have given 7.5 easily straight away. You want the feedback, do leave your essay in the comment section. I request not to send in the WhatsApp, we will not be able to do it. That way you can enroll for the course, we will be able to do it, but for now in the comment section you can comment your essay. We will definitely come back at the earliest and tell you, I will hint you what mistakes you are doing. I think that is all for today. I really hope this day 2 was really informative. Leave your appreciation with a thumbs up and like and share and subscribe. Thank you. This is Nakul signing off from Skills IELTS. Soon I will be back. Till then, take care. Bye bye.